To set up the game, shuffle the data cards and set them face down on the table. Each player chooses a character card at random. Place this card face up in front of the player. Do not use the InfoSec character card. Shuffle the action cards and deal 12 cards to each player. Each player also takes 3 overclock cards and adds them to their hand. At the start of each round, deal 6 data cards and place them face up in a line. These 6 cards form the data center. Determine whether the players will perform an assault or a backdoor mission. In the first round, an assault mission will be chosen by default. If an assault mission is chosen, put the mission token on the rightmost card of the data center. If a backdoor mission is chosen, put the token on the leftmost card of the data center. Each player chooses an action card from their hand and plays it face down. When everyone has played a card, reveal them simultaneously. Afterward, each player chooses another card from their hand and plays it face down. When everyone has played their second card, reveal them. The player's final power is the sum of the 2 cards played. If a player uses a modifier card, he may multiply his power by 2, divided by 2, or stay the same. After playing 2 cards, players will then take turns getting cards from the data center. The turn order will depend on the type of mission. If the players are executing an assault mission, the player with the highest power goes first. The player with the second highest power goes next, and so on. Start getting data cards where the mission token is placed. The first player gets the first 3 data cards. He also gets the top card of the Nexus. He can choose to install or discard this card. The second player gets the next 2 data cards. He also activates a special ability depending on the action card that he used. The third player gets the last data card. He also gets to choose the mission type for the next round. If the players are executing a backdoor mission, the player with the lowest power goes first. The player with the second lowest goes next, and so on. Start getting data cards from the left side of the data center. The first player gets the first 3 data cards. He also gets the top card of the Nexus. He can choose to install or discard this card. The second player gets the next 2 data cards. He also activates a special ability depending on the action card that he used. The third player gets the last data card. He also gets to choose the mission type for the next round. After players have finished installing their data cards, discard used action and overclock cards. Start the next round. Put the top 6 cards of the Nexus face up in a line to form a new data center. The player who came in last in the previous round gets to choose the mission type. The game ends after 7 rounds. Data cards that a player gets during the round need to be installed. First, choose one action card from the 2 cards you played to become your key action. Modifier cards cannot be chosen. Data cards that do not match the color of the key action become unsafe data. Install them horizontally. Data cards that match the color of the key action become safe data. Install them vertically. Players can install a maximum of 3 safe and 3 unsafe data per color. If a player installs more than 3 safe data of any one color, excess safe data of that color gets discarded. If a player installs more than 3 unsafe data of any one color, all unsafe data of that color gets discarded, and that player gains 1 corrupted data. Corrupted data is counted as unsafe data and takes up 1 of its slots. It cannot be discarded. If a player gets more than 3 corrupted data, he is eliminated from the game. At the end of the game, you gain 1 point for each safe and unsafe data you have installed. Corrupted data is worth 0 points. The player with the most points wins. Players can also attempt the Ghost achievement. If a player ends the game without any unsafe or corrupted data, he wins the game. During each round, the player who came in second gets 2 data cards and activates a special ability. That player first chooses from the 2 cards he played this round which will be his key action. He then activates a special effect depending on the chosen action. And that's how you play Manila 2076. Check out the notes below on how to play the 2-player version of the game and for some facts. We will be releasing the rules video for the 4-player version of the game soon. A solo mode is also in the works, so stay tuned.